have some experience. They've played, and sometimes in those close games, it maybe helps out a little bit.
And, of course, Huron's going to be thinking back about that opener for you guys.
Yeah, we know. In fact, our radio guy asked me today, and there's pregame, and throw out the records. It doesn't matter. I mean, every time we play Huron, it's close, and I don't know when the last time maybe either one of us, won both ends of the home and home. But so it'll be, doesn't matter what the records are. We just know that they'll be coming, and we all need wins because we're all trying to get that top 8 spot, to host a playoff game. That's kind of, anyway, that's our goal anyway, try to get a top 8 and host one.
And major concerns with Huron?
Well, this starts with number 23. I mean, she's a scoring player. She's a good player, been there, very experienced. She's people just say, well, just stop her. I said, well, it's easier said than done because she's on the move. She's got great range to put on the floor and drive. And then, they're a little bigger than we are underneath, a little more physical. And so that's a concern. Can we keep them off the glass? Because both those girls seem to go the offensive rebounds pretty hard. So they got outside and they got some inside, and that's a pretty good combination.
And finally, it's a rivalry game. Everybody should be ready.
Well, I hope so. I never know in our locker room if they're ready or not. And I don't think I have any magic words. Before, if I did, I'd write a book and tell them, here, use this because it works for our kids. But yeah, hopefully rivalry, and they know it's Huron, that they'll be ready to go.
Dave Brooks, head coach of Mitchell. This is Dakota Sports on Tiger 95.
State boys basketball.
Go with Cody in 3, 2, and 1.
.1340 KIJV are your home for Huron Tiger Sports.
Continue our pregame here, doubleheader tonight at the Corn Palace. Huron Tigers, Mitchell Colonels talking with Cody Kaufman, head coach Huron Tiger Girls. Tigers coming off a tough loss off the holiday break to Harrisburg. Number 2 team in the state, I believe, played them to the final minute of the game. And, Coach, I know it's a loss, but again, girls are seeing, we can play with these teams. We just need to get that extra play, that extra shot.
Yeah, that's 3 games now where we've lost by 4 points, so we're right there. But you're right, we gotta start finding a way to get over the hump on some of these games. But we've played with some of the best teams in the state now, and I think confidence-wise, although albeit being a loss, I think confidence-wise it's been a big boost. Been a big boost for our team and for our girls, and we just got to carry it over tonight. I think we kind of got a bad taste in our mouth from the way we lost to Mitchell the first time. And they credit to Mitchell in the first game. They got down big and took it away from us, and so I think we're ready to go tonight. We had one day of practice, with Monday practice and showing up in Mitchell today. So rivalry game. Hopefully, it's like the first 7 games, and there's no coaching of effort, and then we just got to execute what we want done.
And one thing that you can't stress enough there from Saturday, held Harrisburg to 40 points.
Yeah, and that's what I keep saying, in my mind, and then saying it yesterday is, if we play defense the way we did Saturday, we stand a chance in many games, and we'll put ourselves in a good position to win a basketball game tonight. But if you look back at the first matchup between us and Mitchell, we didn't get a lot of chances, especially in the second half, to even play half-court defense. We're turning the ball over there on the fast, in fast breaks, scoring layups, and that's what we got to prevent them tonight. They're so good, they're so long out front. Between Stabner and Simpson, and they want to get their hand on passes. They want to tip everything. They want to steal it, and then they want to push up and get a layup. We got to prevent that tonight, and if we can play our 3-2 zone like we did on Saturday, we'll be sitting in a good spot.
And Coach Brooks talked about it. You've touched on it too. We're up 20 early in the third quarter before Mitchell comes back, and and it seems like just in the past we played a little better here at the Corn Hut.
Yeah, we have. We lost at home last year to Mitchell. And then one come down here shorthanded and won last year. So, we'll hopefully that's the case again this year, as the home games already in the past. So, again, we got a lot of things that are stacked up in front of us. As far as Mitchell's 7-0, and they're not 7-0 on accident. They're a very good team. Hopefully we come out and we play our game, and at the end of the night we come out on top.
Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Tigers. Timeout on Dakota Sports, Tiger 95.
Physicians Clinic proudly welcomes the newest addition to their team, General Surgeon Dr. Terry Larson. Dr. Larson
updates about upcoming events and promotions, you're not the only one. Scammers are watching too, and they may hijack legit businesses, giveaways, and promotions to try to get your personal and financial information. Contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. We're minutes away from play-by-play. Let's see the Huron Tigers.
Haley Rogers, sophomore, number 5, guard. Maddie Jordan, number 10, junior, guard. Jocelyn Noyes, freshman, number 12, guard. Allison James, junior, Ellie Davis, sophomore, number 20, guard. Nelson Hines, sophomore, number 22, guard. Ethan Hines, senior, number 23, guard. Chloe Carr, sophomore, number 30, forward. Abigail Harrington, freshman, number 32, guard. Kiki Eagleson, senior, number 33, guard. Jessica Irving, guard. Sophomore, number 34. Tatum Peterson, senior, number 40, guard. Elizabeth Hyden, senior, number 42, center. Mackenzie Simmons, senior, number 44, forward. Isabel Kramer, freshman, number 45, forward. Julie Norton, senior, number 50, forward.
Trey Jordan, 10, guard, junior. Bo McNeil, 12, junior, guard. Kevin Loading, 14, senior, guard. Attack, number 20, senior, guard. Olson, number 22, senior, guard. Loading line deck, number 23, junior. CJ Gady, number 24, senior, guard. Blake Alwine, number 30, forward, sophomore. Anderson Forrest, number 32, freshman. Mark Stebbins, number 34, senior, forward. Colby Holford, number 42, junior, forward. Johnson Peterson, number 40, junior, guard. Hayden Jerkson, number 50, senior, guard. Mason Jurgens, number 52, guard. Sophomore. Tommy Martin, 54, sophomore, post.
Two times double.
And again, good evening back here at the Corn Palace in Mitchell. We are just about up to 6 o'clock, KIJV, AM, FM Huron, and pretty much going to be starting on time. Doesn't happen often in our doubleheaders, but looks like we're on our way here as minute and a half, then we'll get to the barely get to the starting lineups here, and we'll be ready to go as we get set for our game here this evening. Again, having a few technical difficulties here, so we're working through it the best we can, as we do have A few issues here, but hopefully getting a little more there. And I'm having trouble basically communicating back and forth with the station, so we're having a few issues from that standpoint, but hopefully it can get back to it here. So see what we're doing here first, if we're doing the anthem first or if we're doing the lineups first. We can do it. Kurt's Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Lower level games. The JV boys game, Huron wins that one 65 to 48. And the sophomore game goes to Mitchell. Again, that's the boys. Mitchell wins 67-59, and that is your Kurt's Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. We got the cheerleaders here. This is basically the only road game except for postseason that the cheerleaders make the trip. So both cheerleading squads are here, and right now it looks like we're standing and getting ready for the national anthem. Just running down the last of the pregame here. Let's take a timeout of 2 minutes. Well, let's check and make sure we're doing the anthem here first, but it appears that's what we are going to be doing here. Just trying to get myself situated here. Yep, the anthem. So we'll take a timeout of 2 minutes, and return here to the Mitchell Corn Palace. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
Ghost Energy is the fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson's, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Corner Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers! The school year places a heavy demand on your child's eyes and vision. Make sure your child has an annual back-to-school comprehensive eye exam. A child's physical development, academic, and athletic performance are all largely dependent on their vision. As children grow older, their eyes grow too. 80% of everything a child learns is through their visual pathways, so unnoticed visual problems can impact a child's capacity to learn. Don't put off your child's eye exam. Schedule an appointment with Dr. Kyle Porish today. The Nordby Center for
led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
JV are your home for Huron Tiger sports.
And we are back here at the Corn Palace. Let's give you the starting lineups. First off, for the Mitchell Colonels, ranked number 2 in the state. They're 7-0. Lauren Van Overshield, a 5'5 junior. Sawyer Stabner, a 5'9 senior. Carson Wyke, a 5'6 junior. Addie Seamson, a 5'8 sophomore. Allison Meyerink, a 5'10 senior. Dave Brooks in his second year as head coach of the Mitchell Colonels. For the Huron Tigers, head coach Cody Kaufman, record of 2-5 on the season. They'll start Allie Davis, a 5'7 sophomore. Hilton Hines, a 5'8 sophomore. Hampton Hines, a 5'8 senior. Lizzie Heinen, a 6'1 senior. And Kenzie Simmonsma, a 6-foot senior. Officials for our game are backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division, calling our girls' game tonight. As soon as I can get that pulled up here. Officials for our girls' game, Chris Janisch, Josh Junker, and Adam Kellenberger. They are the law on the court. They're backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office Consumer Affairs Division. In the starters, oh, yep, we're all ready for the starters for the Mitchell Colonels, so we'll be ready to get this thing tipped off very shortly. Again, we're having some issues here with the broadcast, but I guess the main thing is I'm going to the station. I can't hear back from the station, so we can at least work around that. If it's the other way around, that would be a definite problem. So Amanda's back at the studio, and she's going to have her work cut out for her tonight with a doubleheader, and basically I can't hear from the back unless I put something on speaker. So, but we apologize for that, but hopefully we bring you a fun couple of games here, and it's Tigers Colonels, so no reason to think that it wouldn't be a fun ball game here this evening. Huron in their road black, orange numbers and letters, orange and white trim. Mitchell in their road or in their home white with black numbers and letters and black and gold trim. Huron will be coming towards me and Mitchell away from me for the first half. The near court, which is the direction Huron will be going in the first half, can't see the corner, so that'll be something that we will have to deal with. But I guess it's been like that every game I've ever done here from the Corn Palace. Lizzie Heinen going to jump against Sawyer Stabner. The ball is up and hit twice by Stabner and controlled by the Colonels. Lauren Van Overshield will set it up. Huron stays in that 2-3 zone. This is the defense that's worked the best for Huron here this season. Left side Van Overshield, high post Stabner. Tried to go back door, but she and Wyke were not on the same page. A quick turnover, and the ball goes to the Huron Tigers. Mitchell picking Huron up full court, man-to-man. Hilton Hines bringing the ball up against Seamson. A lot of contact. No call whatsoever. We're going to end up with a jump ball. Possession's going to stay with Huron, but Addie Seamson was just pretty much putting a screen on Hilton Hines. So that's an early indication how the game's going to be called. Lob comes to Hilton Hines in the backcourt. Huron will get into the offense. Screen there by Simmonsma. Going off to the right, handed off Davis at the top of the key. Davis gives Hampton Hines. Oh boy, had an open look at the three, didn't take it. Now backs it out against White. Gets a screen, dribbles off to the left. Cross court, Hilton Hines. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Hilton drives, stops, puts up the 10-footer in traffic. No good. Stabner has the rebound. Stabner into the front court, now brings it back up top, reverse it left side, open three, Seamson, no good, and Hines has the rebound on the weak side. Hines has the ball tapped away, but picked up by Davis. She'll go hard to the hoop, get fouled. Alert play there by Allie Davis, and she'll have a chance to get the first points of the game from the free throw line. Just played over a minute here. Again, doubleheader tonight, Colonels and Tigers. First free throw is good, or no good for Allie Davis. Put it up short. One more shot now for Davis. And she'll get 1 out of 2 here on a 1-0 lead to open the game. Huron shows a little trap press here, it looks like, in the backcourt. Little catch there, Seamson and Van Overshield. Van Overshield gets it up ahead to Wyke. Now Mitchell sets into the offense against the, looks to be a 3-2 zone of Huron. Van Overshield flips in the corner to Seamson. Seamson back up, right wing. Stabner going to drive into the paint, cut off by a double team. Van Overshield in the corner, double teamed. Open three for Stabner, too strong. Offensive rebound. Wyke has it blocked, then Meyerink picks it up, and she'll get fouled. Could have made a case Wyke might have got fouled on the putback there. Simmonsma with the foul. That'll be the first of the game, either team, and free throws coming up for Allison Meyerink. Free throw is off the mark, no good. You might remember Allison's name from last June, as she was the Mitchell golfer that tied with Bryn Huber, went to sudden death for the AA championship, with Bryn winning it in the extra hole. 1 out of 2 free throws for each team. We're tied at 1. Down the floor, and boy, they're letting Seamson play very hard. Here's the drive. Hilton Hines in and out. Rebound. Going to be ripped down by Stabner. Good look, and Hilton Hines could not get it to drop. Seamson into the front court. Left side, Van Overshield. Van Overshield has the ball deflected, but they get it to Stabner. Back door, Meyerink open, had it slapped away. Mitchell keeps possession. Right side, Van Overshield. Up top of the key, Seamson in and out. Offensive rebound again for White, but then she throws the ball away. Up, she was standing on the sideline. White got the offensive rebound, but then threw it away. And the ball will belong to the Huron Tigers. Again, full court pressure is man-to-man, and Seamson and Hilton Hines. Hilton trying to use a screen from Simmonsma into the front court. And now they do call the foul on Seamson. I was wondering, that was actually a little more of an excuse me thing than what was happening on that first trip up the floor for Hines. Huron will run the out-of-bounds play on the sideline into the middle. Hampton Hines slapped away, and ball on the floor will belong to the Mitchell Colonels. They are letting him play rough, that is without a doubt. Mitchell will have the ball. 5:29 to go, first quarter. Mitchell has their first subs of the game. Brianna Kirsch, 5'5" senior, into the game, along with Mackenzie Peterson, a 5'7" junior. White will get Mitchell into the offense against the Huron zone. A flip it in the corner to Kirsch. Open spot in the corner is good. Mackenzie Peterson, open shot on the about 15 feet out on the baseline. First field goal of the game. Mitchell up 3-1. Hilton Hines again gets collapsed on, does get rid of the ball to Allie Davis. Mitchell playing very aggressive man-to-man defense. Hampton Hines, little head fake. Now she'll drive. Shot knocked away by Stabner. And then Hines, a little frustration foul as she runs into Peterson. And Hampton Hines will pick up her first. Huron just got to adjust as Mitchell playing very aggressive. And we have a quick timeout for the Huron Tigers. Timeout, Cody Kaufman and the Huron Tigers. 4:53 to go, first quarter. 3-1 lead Mitchell. We'll take a timeout. 30 seconds here, 30 on Dakota Sports.
Buick Encore for only $395 per month. Chevy 1500 Crew Cab saves $5,881. GMC 1500 Crew Cab Denali now just $75,513 plus 6.9% financing for 72 months. The new Olympic Chevrolet GMC Huron. New name, same great service. OlympicGMC.com.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Quick 30-second timeout by the Huron Tigers. Mitchell brings the ball up. 3-1 lead here. 4:47 to go, first quarter. Peterson goes back door and in and out of the hands of Kirsch. I think Kirsch would have had a hard time getting a shot off, but it was a nice pass on the back door, but just mishandled. The ball will belong to the Tigers. Full court pressure. Handed off. Hampton Hines does a majority of the ball handling. Trying to use a screen, dribbles up to the right. Seamson in her grill across the timeline. Dribbles off to the left, now backs it out, sets it up. Screen for Heinen, but no. Hines tried to throw it and threw it right to Van Overshield up the floor for a layup. Heinen was coming up to set a screen, and all of a sudden Hines tried to throw it to her and threw it right to Van Overshield. 5-1 Mitchell. Lob pass deflected. There's Seamson again, another defensive play. In the middle, Stabner one-on-one with Simmonsma. Simmonsma does knock the ball away. It'll still be Mitchell ball, but Huron right now too many turnovers and really not reacting well to the pressure of Mitchell. Allison James in for the first time, replacing Hilton Hines. Inbounds comes up top, Van Overshield. We're at 4 minutes to go, first quarter. 5-1 lead Mitchell. White with the ball on the right side. Comes cross court, Peterson. Peterson flips in the corner. White back up top. White open three, no good. Rebound battle and going to be picked out of there by Van Overshield. She's trapped against the baseline and then hits it off the foot of either Heinen or Simmonsma. And the ball will remain with the Mitchell Colonels. 3:42 to go, first quarter. Inbounds up top, open three, no good. Van Overshield, rebound. Heinen with a good block out. Huron needs to get some offense going. Hampton Hines, front court. Backs off to the right. Simmonsma right back to Hampton. Hampton gets a screen. Drives the paint through a double team and initiated contact. I think they're going to say no shot on it, but it will be a foul on Mitchell. Blocking foul on Mackenzie Peterson, I believe. Peterson with her first. Open three, Hines got it. Hampton Hines came off a screen, and Kirsch was slow to get out there. Here on their first field goal, a deep three by Hampton Hines. 5-4. Here's the trap in the backcourt, knocked away on the floor. Van Overshield, and we have a timeout Mitchell as the Tiger press had Mitchell in trouble. Timeout Mitchell. We'll take a timeout here. 30 seconds, 30 on Dakota Sports.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hanger Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hanger can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hanger Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
3:07 to go here in the first quarter. Huron's pulled within 5-4. Each team has used a 30-second timeout. Mitchell now into the front court. Left side, they get it to Mackenzie Peterson. Reverse back up top, Seamson. Peterson on the left wing, go inside, low post. Meyerink knocked away by Simmonsma and picked up by Heinen. Huron makes the defensive play. Here comes Hines into the front court, stops on the left wing, flips back to Simmonsma. Now Hampton Hines gets Huron into the offense, holds the ball on her side. No movement by Huron. Hines drives to the right, gets it back in the middle. Davis down the lane, hard to the hoop, over Meyerink for two. Allie Davis, nice drive, and Huron gets the lead back at 6-5. 2:23 to go in the first quarter. Colonels into the front court, get it up ahead. Over on the baseline, Stabner, bounce pass, nearly picked by Hampton Hines. Stabner, nice catch baseline, drives, and a blocking call going to go on Simmonsma. Quickly the second foul on Mackenzie Simmonsma, and Huron going to get movement off the bench, as will Mitchell. Tatum Peterson in for the first time for the Huron Tigers. Hilton Hines back in, and back in for Mitchell is Carson Wyke. Colonels will run the out-of-bounds play on the baseline. We're at 3 team fouls apiece here in the first quarter. Mitchell running the out-of-bounds will lob it all the way up top to Seamson. Backs it out, gets it up top, left top of the key. Van Overshield sets the offense. Kind of running a 1-3-1 offense against the zone inside. Meyerink against Heinen, has to kick out. Ball knocked away from Wyke and stolen. Wyke just kind of lost handle of the ball when she was trying to pass it. Picked up by Hilton Hines. Hilton through traffic gives to Hampton Hines. Hampton on the left wing, straight man here, ball knocked away, scramble, gets it to Hilton, baseline. Hilton drives, some contact, no good. Hilton gets her own rebound, and a foul going to go on Mitchell. Foul is on Carson Wyke. That'll be her first in the fourth team on Mitchell. You're on the bonus the rest of the quarter on the next foul. Lob pass, Hampton Hines. Quick set three, got it. Hampton Hines, a pair of threes. Huron goes up 9-5. I believe this is an 8-1 or 8-0 run for the Huron Tigers, and they lead 9-5. Minute 22 to go in the first quarter. And there's another steal as Stabner fell down. Loose ball, get it up ahead. James finds Hilton Hines. Hampton, another three, left wing, got it. 3 for 3 threes. Hampton Hines, that one off the left wing. Huron up 12-5, 11-0 run Huron. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Mitchell, they've been turning the ball over here now. Seamson wants three, in and out. Rebound comes down to Heinen in the corner. Huron up 7, 46 seconds to go. Hilton Hines really getting a lot of body there. James will go baseline underneath. Nice wraparound to Heinen for 2. Great pass by James. Finished by Heinen. Huron up 14-5. Shot clock is off with 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Stabner lobs it back, left side Seamson. Seamson will set it up. Stabner in the corner. Nice fake by White. Will kick out. Wide open three. Van Overshield. No good. Offensive rebound. Meyerink, and she'll go with the scoop. 4-2. Meyerink, her first bucket. Second chance opportunity. 5 seconds to go. Hampton Hines into the front court. Drives, spins. She'll force up a shot at the buzzer. Almost got it to go. After one, Huron Tigers lead 14-7. We'll take a timeout. 1 minute on Dakota Sports. Tiger 95.
Shane Hartman here at
Southeast in Huron. We provide the care you need for orthopedics, sports injuries, spinal issues, arthritic conditions, and work-related injuries. Our licensed staff will assess the problem, provide the rehab, and get you on the road to recovery. Wishing all area athletes a healthy and successful season. Hartman Physical Therapy, restoring health through thoughtful patient care.
Stop in for a free insurance review with Blaine Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Blaine Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics and pop? PB Sports, of course. Proud sponsor of the Tigers, PB Sports, downtown Huron.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports
Ready to go with the
KIJV.
second quarter. Nice finish that first quarter. Huron leads 14-7. Mitchell with the ball to start the second quarter. Colonels, White has it on the left wing. Goes high post. Meyerink has a lane, but then lost it on the way up. Kicked it out of bounds. Mitchell's really been plagued by turnovers. Huron started the game that way. Way too many turnovers, but have settled down. Now the Tigers with the ball working against the Mitchell pressure. Huron 5 of 9 in the first quarter. Mitchell 3 of 11. Lob pass. Hilton Hines will drive. Has a lane all the way in. No good. Offensive foul, and Hilton Hines put the shoulder down. Could see that one coming. Good defensive positioning that time by Allison Meyerink. And Hilton Hines picks up her first foul. 14-7 here on early second quarter. Girls game, boys game will follow. Mitchell into the front court. Flip it up right side. Seamson. Baseline Stabner. Stabner reverse layup over Heinen. No good. Van Overshield rebound. Stabner takes a three. That's no good. And Hampton Hines has the rebound. Hines down the middle of the floor. Left side Hilton. Hines. Now Hampton top of the key. Gets a screen from Heinen. Goes the other way. Flicks in the corner. Open three is good for Tatum Peterson. Could not see her in the corner. Tatum Peterson launches the three. Huron up 17-7. 1 minute gone, second quarter. Mitchell in the